Girl, your fear of using some powder is holding you back. Let me show you how to set your makeup the right way. Every girl needs a signature makeup routine, and to help you get started, I'm gonna show you mine. This is the basics. Part 3, I showed you how to get bright under eye, but now we have to set this face. Listen to me when I say you need a set wherever it's wet. I'm gonna start off by setting my highlighted areas with some powder. If you want flawless makeup, you can't run away from powder. There's only one powder that you should be running from, and it's not this one. I get it, you're scared to look cakey, you want your makeup to look natural, blah, 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 blah. You need powder. When done the right way, powder's gonna hide those pores and blur texture. I like to use a powder that's around the same shade as my highlighting concealer, typically on the warmer side or with a yellow tint, just because I'm a brown girl. You know the vibes. I'm using my Laura Mercier powder in the shade Translucent Honey. Before setting your under eye with powder, I'm gonna go back in and blend it out with a beauty blender because as I was sitting here talking, the concealer settled right into those fine lines. So before setting them in place, we want to go ahead and buff them out. Beautiful. It looks like a fresh application all over again. I have some of my powder in the lid of the container. I'm going to tap my powder puff into it. As you can see, the powder is coating the puff. I'm going to tap off the excess on the back of my hand because I don't need all of that, okay? It's not 2016. I'm not doing any baking. The only baking I'm doing is in the kitchen, not on this face anymore, child. And making sure that powder puff is fully coated. I'm just rubbing the excess off. One final blend before we apply our powder. I'm gonna tap my powder puff and press that powder in. You see how the powder just melted? There's no excess powder built up on my base at all. It's literally melted into that concealer. That's what the fans wanna see. Once powder's been applied to your under eye, now we can set our other highlighted areas. I also like to set this area right here underneath my contour. I don't drag it because that creates a harsh line, but I just tap over that area. Now, like I said in the beginning, we're saying wherever it's wet, so I have to go in and set my contour. Today I'm using my Fenty Beauty Bronzer in the shade Cocoa Naughty and applying it with my Sephora brush number 79. Circular motions so it looks nice and blown out. Of course, we gotta go down our nose and through our eyelid. Of course, we're gonna go in and set our blush because you're not leaving any wet product unset unless you want it to be doing the cha-cha slide across your face by midday. Today I'm using my Juvia's Place palette, volume 4. I'm zipping into both these shades, but I'm starting off with the lighter pink. And I'm gonna tap this on top of where I placed my liquid blush. You know I love to sweep it on my under eye as well, just so we have a gradient wash of color. Once I've applied that lighter pink, I can go on top with the hotter pink. This one is super pigmented, so I'm always very careful with her and just tap her in that higher point where I want it to be the most pigmented. And just like that, we're all set. But the makeup still needs a little bit of shaping.